Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Winter has officially come to all of Westeros, and we have come to you. That's right, it is the final Game of Thrones review, probably for the next like 16 months, because there's rumors that this shit isn't even, the next season's not coming out to 2019 now. I'm already hearing these fucking rumors, but this is the season finale. Live recap, review, spoilers, full description, jerking off over, just everything you need for the Game of Thrones finale. And joining me, as always, my good buddy, my good friend, my comrade, the king of Game of Thrones, the one, the only, your lord, Vega. What's going on, pal?
I like when you say the king.
The king. Oh, you won the title.
I enjoy it. You know who also enjoys that? Clown.
I know he does. And you know what? The great thing is, next week he gets to try to take his crown back, because we'll be live one more time for Game of Thrones content next week, right here. Same earlier, of course, in the day, if Vega can make that. And boom, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it one more time.
I am going to pretty much. I think I'm gonna just give it to him because I mean he's such a crybaby, isn't he?
A little bit.
He's always crying about it.
A little bit.
It's crazy to me.
He does seem to dwell on it. There is a lot of dwelling.
He does.
It's okay.
He just sits there and he fucking pouts and he gets mad with his little British accent. He gets all pissed off, and I don't like the way he says Vega in those ways, you know. Like,
oh, poor me! I have a big YouTube channel. Oh, poor me! I talk to everybody. Oh, poor me! I got Dolan Dark to write our fucking trivia questions. We had Dolan Dark write the trivia questions we're gonna have next week. Like, what is my life anymore? What the fuck is my life anymore, man? It's absolutely crazy.
Dolan's a huge fan of fucking. We're like little girls, man, when we're talking about Game of Thrones.
He's an absolute sweetheart of a man, too. Really, really nice guy.
Dude,
I got to talk to him.
Yeah, great.
Really cool guy. He wasn't following me until Clown told him to, of course, but still, he's following me now. And you know who else is following me? Ty Blue is following me today. I was like, oh.
Ty Blue. I don't know if he follows me.
Yeah, he's following me.
If you're not following me on Twitter, I don't like you. Fuck off.
Exactly.
Don't ask me for shit either. Don't follow me out of the blue and say you're amazing, and then you want something from me 2 seconds later. Fuck off.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do, though? You're supposed to, like, blow smoke up somebody's ass and immediately ask them for a favor?
No, I consider us friends.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do you whatever favor you want. Just don't like immediately go for it. You know. Hey, how's your mom? She died of cancer. Oh, cool. I need an intro.
Could you do a frame for me, man? Here's some flowers to throw in your mom's grave, but I really need this intro like really soon. All right. Good Lord. All right. So, I don't even know. Like, typically we know how to go into a Game of Thrones review. So much happened that it's like hard to know to even where to begin. I guess we start with the beginning, which is, the obvious place. But before that, I loved this episode. Absolutely fucking loved it. I am seeing a lot of criticism, though, about how predictable it was. A lot of fucking whining about the predictability. Of course, I happen to be right on a lot of things on this finale, but still, I didn't care. I love fan service. So before we even get into the actual review, did some of the predictability, some of the things they set up the entire season that actually came to fruition, did it bother you?
No, not at all. Not at all. Some of the stuff was a little like I thought the Clegane face-off. I was like, no, he's not walking up there. He's not walking up there. And he got right in his face, talked shit, and then walked away.
That
was
amazing.
Like, see, nobody really predicted that. They knew something might have happened, or at least a look, but nobody knew he was going to walk up and do that. Like Clegane is straight up. He's lost fucks to give, dude.
Right. And I loved what he said too.
To die,
I called Clegane Bull, and we didn't get it, but we got the foreshadowing of the Clegane Bull, because we're gonna get it. And when he said, "Do you recognize me?" Of course you do. And he's like, but this isn't how you win. You know what's coming for you, brother. You always have known. I'm like, oh my God. What a baller fucking line, dude.
Yeah. Dude, and when you're saying disappointed, no. We knew, I think everybody knew about even the fake posters that were posted online. They pretty much nailed what happened with the dragon and the flames and all that. Now, you know what? The downing of the wall wasn't as great as freezing the ocean going to Essos. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you, buddy.
You may have been asking a little much for the freezing of the ocean. I mean, you might have been asking for a bit much. I'm not saying that it was a bad idea, but you may have been a little overzealous. Just a smidgen. Let me freeze an ocean. Freeze that ocean.
Dave.
Yes.
Do you think I'm Ace fucking trainer to Liam? Is that who you're mistaking me for?
I would be a lot nicer to you if you were, though, wouldn't I?
No, but I was not at all. I had a fucking smile like a little bitch the whole time watching that fucking show. My buddy too, he's not an avid watcher, but he loves the show. He's seen every episode, but he's not like us, we don't fucking like jack off to it if we're alone.
Right. I would.
Yeah, watching it, we did predict pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Everything else was like theories and all that stuff, but you pretty much could tell what was going to happen. But
it didn't take anything away from it. I mean, everything was so good. And look, the thing is, they've been building to all these big payoffs the entire season, with the one exception of the Winterfell thing, which has sucked so much it's been just a fucking absolute albatross of entertainment. But they gave us such a good payoff. Let's get this out of the way first. Let's get the Winterfell out of the thing, because I do think still it was the weakest thing that happened on the entire episode, because it felt gratuitous. Let's talk about this. The grand conspiracy and setup that it was in fact all a big play on Lord Baelish. He was never playing anybody. No, Arya and Sansa had that shit locked from the start. What do you think of this scene, and what do you think about Baelish going out on his knees crying like a bitch?
Dude, look at how much he worked for. Like, you know what? Fuck that. He didn't work for shit.
No,
he schemed his ass.
That's work.
The whole way.
Scheming's work, buddy.
I don't know, man. You can call it. It's just like Jake Paul talking about, man, dog, I be grinding. Bitch, you record yourself. Like, chill out. You know what I mean?
You know how hard it is to keep track of lies, man? He had a lot of lies he had to keep track of. And I mean, fuck. And you almost felt bad for him a little bit, because I do believe that first he did love Kat. I don't doubt that for a second.
Yeah,
I
for sure. We know that
as well.
Oh, yeah. Nobody doubts that. You could see it, too, anytime he talked about her or talked to her. He would even, would you agree in saying that he would be like utter perfection when he's talking to people for manipulation?
Oh, God.
But when he's talking to Kat, it was almost so obvious that even us in the audience are like, God, that was a horrible performance there. Because he would go and literally be like, oh, what about your daughters? What about this? What about, I'm like, what the fuck?
It was a little weird.
I don't know, because he kind of broke him a little bit, just being in love with her that deeply.
Oh, yeah, he was totally enamored. And I think a lot of people did feel that there was some sort, like, I thought it was too obvious for them to actually do it so straight up, that it was just a setup. And that's why I dismissed it. And so in that regards, it was like, okay, I saw it coming, but I felt it was so obvious that they were going to throw a little nuance. No, they didn't. There was no nuance. There was no Arya ripping off a mask, surprise, bitch, nothing like that. It was just straight up, fuck you, time to die. Thank you, you are the weakest link, goodbye. And I love
Again, my theory was a lot better and more interesting than this. I'm sorry. It's just how it is.
It was. But this is something that people have been literally wanting for since episode 1. Episode 2, from the second that we got introduced to Peter Baelish, everybody's wanted to see this motherfucker get his, because he has orchestrated every major catastrophe, essentially every major catastrophe to the Starks, our favorite family, from the get. And it's crazy. It really is. And he finally went down. Do you feel that? And this is something that I found interesting. Because at first I was like, why is he crying like a bitch? After everything that he did, why is he crying like a bitch? And then it hit me immediately. He worked so hard and did so much.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, and to see it fucking instantly turn on a dime like that. And for him being blindsided, that's something special, right? He just lost it. He
didn't see it coming.
He just fucking lost it, man.
Well, think about it. This is a guy, like I was saying earlier, and what you just said, is he worked so hard to only be on his knees in Winterfell. You know what I mean? Like, and getting his throat sliced by a child and being sentenced by a girl, you know, that he thought was his tool.
Yeah.
And he didn't see any of that coming. How sad. I thought it was great because of the way they listed his wrongs doings.
Yes.
That's why I was like, this isn't too bad. And the way Arya, to me anyway, the way she just cut his fucking throat, walked away as if he wasn't shit, added to the scene, because it's almost like, I don't know, the way I see things and how they shoot things and how directors tell actors to act is that little show of you're not really shit, sliced his throat, walked away, and just kind of just stood there.
Yeah.
You know, to me, it's like, you compared to what's going on, this guy ain't nothing.
Right.
You know, and to him, he's probably so upset and so fucking, he's so emotionally fucked up because he probably just realized it at that moment. Damn, I ain't shit.
I fucked up.
I'm not, not just I fucked up, but I ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's here. Nobody gives a fuck about me, dude.
No.
And that's one thing. He wanted to be a powerful person, and he was, and he turned out to not be anything to anybody.
I absolutely loved the final fuck you from Sansa, using his final lesson, his final game, his final manipulation, just to stick it right in his asshole, right as he died. I like to play a game. And I was like, oh my God. But I do believe that she laments his death a little bit because aside from Cersei, no one taught her more about how to fucking survive the way she had to survive than Baelish. So it was kind of bittersweet, I think. But it was a good scene, but I still think it was the weakest thing that we saw in the entire episode because everything else was so good.
Well, yeah, dude, Winterfell was always the weak spot. I mean, we talked about that last time, didn't we? Or somebody did.
Oh, yeah, no, we did. It's been tough. It's been an albatross, man. It really has. It has just weighed the season down a little bit. Every time we went there, it's like, oh, really? If it wasn't Baelish doing his scheming, it was fucking creepy Bran, which we got some good creepy Bran tonight. We really did get some good creepy Bran. Jesus. Is that the next place that you want to stick in Winterfell and go there? Because, again, I feel like it's one of those things. Where do you want to go? You fucking steer this ship. Be the rudder. I don't know what I'm doing. Where do we go?
Yeah, let's talk about Bran for a second so we can get him out of the fucking way.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, we got to see Bran interacting with a favorite, you know, a character that we've been waiting to get to fucking Winterfell now. Sam and Bran. Sam responding and reacting to Bran's claims and just matter of fact, I don't know what that is. Some of my favorite dialogue ever. It's just so funny just seeing Sam's facial expressions and the way he reacted to this insane shit. Sam just accepts it all. Sam's just like, oh, okay, all right, sure, works.
Dude, look at the way this motherfucker walked in there with that bullshit. He's like, oh, yeah, Bran, haven't said, what happened to you up there? Oh, I'm the three-eyed raven now. Oh, all right. Okay. You know, like, come on now. As much shit as Sam's seen and everybody else has seen, like, this is not the worst conversation he's ever had.
No.
And Bran can say, I'm half dragon. I can just, I can touch that fire and I'll turn it to a dragon. Sam would probably be like,
okay.
All right. You know what? That's possible. I saw a dead guy freeze my fucking sword and then I stabbed him with a rock and he exploded. Sure. Why the fuck not?
I stabbed the dude with a rock and he literally exploded. I can get on board with this. By the way, Faybell in the chat. Sam took credit for Gilly's discovery. Menemist. Yeah, he kind of did. He was like, I discovered this. I transcribed this. Actually, it was your wildling woman who is getting smarter than you.
Listen, woman in the chat, whatever your name is, interchangeable.
It's, one of
Sam.
one of the co-host.
What?
She's one of the co-hosts. It's Faye.
Oh, I know who this is.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I know exactly who this is.
Okay, you're being a menemist now.
No, but you can't even talk. I mean, it's all jokes, but how many powerful women are there in Westeros right now? Every guy has like their penis tucked between their legs.
Or off.
Except for Jon.
Yeah. No, Jon. We're going to talk about the boy. Yeah, Hound ain't no bitch for nobody. Hound ain't no bitch for nobody. All right.
Even the Mountain is somebody's bitch.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
everybody is.
Even the Mountain.
Everybody's either cockless or they're bowing to a woman in this show. I mean, that's really what it is.
I got a question. Is he decaying?
It does look like it, right? The mountain looks like he's getting worse. It looks like it. I mean, fucking Kilbrin, who I do want to talk about, because I want to go back to the beginning and start at the beginning stuff, because there's so much fascinating shit that happens. And Kilbrin, fucking, that dude is all kinds of fucked up. I love that guy. Kilbrin, whatever, the fucking the Qyburn, whatever, Qyburn.
Dead on Dave.
Fuck, man, I don't say words well all the time. His name Qyburn? I don't fucking know.
Ace fucking trainer Liam. I will not forget this.
Boat sex, hashtag boat sex. Everyone's going crazy.
Oh my God, it was so beautiful, wasn't it?
We're bouncing everywhere.
Those were the palest human beings on the planet, by the way.
They were, but it was wonderful. Let's go to the beginning of the episode, because we are bouncing everywhere, and I don't mean to, but it's so fucked up. Okay.
Wait, how did it start?
Okay, so it started with the siege of King's Landing. We had to see the Unsullied, the Dothraki, everything. And once again, and this almost felt a little bit gratuitous, we got another Bran Jaime discussion of cocks.
Oh yeah. yeah, I got it.
Which is pretty great. It's pretty great. I love it. The discussion of cocks. Maybe it all does come to cocks in the end. Fucking fantastic.
Dude, Bran is my boy.
Bran had a strong episode. He wasn't there the entire time, but he had some great dialogue, because they don't fuck around. After we see the Dothraki, we see all them about to siege that shit. It goes right into a fucking meeting. You know, we go right to a meeting, and we get to see everybody. We get to see everybody on the King's Road fucking just meeting up, everybody coming together. More fucking fan service. Hound and Brienne having a moment. Bronn, fucking Podrick and Tyrion having a moment. All of it was just absolutely phenomenal. What was your favorite part of that entire opening?
When we had that glimpse, the dialogue was great, but I love visuals. Mm-hmm. So obviously, I think that's obvious, but just the way that they were filming and of the guys preparing, and the part where you have the entire army of Unsullied just stacked, not budging. They look like PNG images. You know what I mean? Like, and then the Dothraki coming up, but the best visual was Danny landing on the dragon.
Oh yes, that was sick. That was sick. Why is
all day?
No, don't answer that. Oh my God, don't call me on Skype. What? I'm not taking fucking Skype calls. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There's
Mr. Popularity.
Don't call me out. Who's ever trying to call me on Skype? Eat a dick. There's no Skype number on screen. Fuck.
From Faye, the probably the worst human being on the planet. Faye says, "I love watching two people banging while Bran talks about how they are related at the same time."
Right. No, I love that. And I want to talk about that, because that was actually really, really important. And I do want to talk about that a little bit later on. Jen Fletcher says, you mean Tormund? No. Hound and Brienne met in this episode and had a moment. Tormund and Brienne did not meet in this episode.
That actually was a good moment. That was a good moment.
I thought I killed you. Or no, aren't you? I thought you were dead. You came close. That was great.
Oh yeah, I like how she was saying, "I was just trying to protect her." He said, "So was I." Yep. Then it breaks into, little smirks of, she's going to do whatever she's going to do, and I feel bad for whoever gets in her way or however that.
No, I'm paraphrasing. No. Even more importantly, I think Brienne, that dialogue, because as we know, Game of Thrones doesn't do anything on accident. Dialogue is very perfectly crafted. She actually she told us what was going to happen, because what she said was, for the one that's in her way, for the one that's in her way. So to me, that was directly just Baelish was the one in her way. Baelish. So Brienne, because we asked last week, why would Brienne leave? Why does any of that make sense? Maybe Brienne knew the entire time it was going down. Maybe Arya got in her ear, something like that, because the way she worded it to me felt like she knew Arya was going to be just fine. And she certainly was.
Yeah.
She certainly fucking was. I don't know. I could be reading into that, but
I didn't notice that. No, I didn't.
Yeah, she says
I was a little tipsy.
You had a little bit of a party.
I was a little tipsy.
So everybody's coming together. You got Theon, you have Euron, you got everybody seeing each other for the first time, if not ever, then in a very long time. It was so much fun to see all these characters interact. Bran and Tyrion going back to some of the first dialogue he ever said to Bran. You know, whatever they're paying you, I'll double it. But that didn't feel like
we had a lot of throwbacks there.
Kind of yeah, there's a lot of throwbacks. He just kind of wanted to save his friend, and I thought that was really cool. So we get to the meeting, and immediately Cersei in this episode, if you had any thoughts that Cersei might not be insane, like, oh, maybe not. No, Cersei's done lost her fucking mind, and she showed it very, very early on. The way she was delivering lines, everything was through her teeth. Did you notice that? Like her entire mouth was like this fucking, almost like a cage. It was really intense the way she was speaking. Or am I reading into that again?
I think that's just how she's been acting.
She spits.
Not the whole time.
She spits words. It's like venomous.
Yeah, well, obviously, if you look at her eyebrow,
yeah,
that thing is curled to the max.
Yeah, she's lost
permanent wrinkles from this episode. Because she was pissed because guess who showed up fashionably later than her on a dragon? How fashionable! Looking good as fuck too. Oh my god!
Can you show up looking more baller than that? I don't know if you can.
Danny's got style.
Danny's got style.
A close second, Tyrion. Second.
Tyrion's got really good style too. He just pimp walks everywhere. And then they immediately got right into intensity. Tyrion trying to start the conversation. Euron immediately fucking dismissing him, playing a little bit too hard of the big dick swinging motherfucker that he tries to be. Get put back into his place, and then everybody starts going through all the motions, talking about, this is what we want. You're not getting this. Fuck you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to eat my ass. All this stuff. And then the Hound brings this fucking box.
Oh, yeah.
The Hound bringing the box is one of my favorite visuals from the entire episode. The strain of him holding it, the bringing it up the stairs, and everything we've seen from the Hound being hurt and injured, and then him still being able to lift this thing. And he's just still a bad motherfucker. I just really like the strain. Him clumsily taking off the lid, kicking it over. The whole thing was beautifully crafted. And the second that fucking right came out of that box, everything changed. What did you think about all that?
I was a little concerned at the opening when we heard nothing. I was like, oh, fuck. That was like the one thing I didn't want to happen. Like where the body's decayed.
Yeah, right.
And that's it. And, like just like the hand was gone, like decayed to where it wasn't moving anymore in the previous proof that they tried months ago. Or years ago, sorry.
Yeah.
And that was my concern because you saw last time in the boat, he tapped it and the thing went crazy.
Yeah.
So when he full blown opened the damn thing and nothing happened, I was like, fuck. This is gonna go wrong. And then when he kicked it over, it came out and it tried to get Cersei, but as we know from later on in the episode, that must have been some mighty good acting if that was a real world. Because they pulled off that whole scene.
Oh,
to kind of get the ruse, you know what I mean? The ruse.
I don't know if it was a ruse. I
think they adapted.
Yeah, I think they adapted. I think Euron really did deuce out, but I think she got a hold of him before he was able to leave, and it was just like nobody walks away from me. This is very easy, and she convinced him very, very easily of what to do. Because it was too convoluted for it to be a ruse because there's no way she could have known they were bringing something like that as proof. There's no fucking way she could have known that. And even if she did, the reaction from everybody there, including her, who, by the way, the only person who did not stand the fuck up when the dragon lands, she was all kinds of fucked up from the White Walkers. So I don't know if it was a full-blown ruse. I think it was an adapted ruse. It's like after the cards were played, and maybe even as soon as after Jon told her to go fuck on her offer, which was awesome, and I want to talk about that. That may have been when she started to do the work, but I'm not sure. You think the whole thing was a ruse, though?
I don't know, just the way she was kind of talking with Jaime afterwards, but you explained it. That's probably how it went down.
It's the way I looked at it, at least. She did, but her being crazy and all fucking nuts and stuff. Because even Jaime was surprised. Like, bitch, we just said no. Did you no? Because she clearly has lost her fucking mind. She's worried about hiring 20,000. What the fuck is 20,000 soldiers going to do? Elephants? What is that going to accomplish here?
Well, no, isn't it? Chat, tell us where's that one guy? I haven't seen him talking in here, but I forgot his fucking screen name too. But in the book, supposedly the Golden Company is like a legendary group of warriors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are. They are, but still.
So maybe just hearing their name, you know, and saying that we're going to pay them X amount of dollars, and 20,000 might be the equivalent of 100,000. We don't know.
I don't know. 20,000 troops though seems about right. That's a lot of troops for a mercenary company of any side. That's a lot. It
is a lot. Plus we are talking about the Iron Islands as well. So you're multiplying that.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, they emptied out those islands. There's nobody left.
There's nobody left. Yeah. Just the women and children. But it's still. I don't see how the Golden Company doesn't seem stupid either. Like if they get all the fucking details of what's happened, they're not gonna take that goddamn risk.
I'm like, you want me to do what?
What?
Hell no!
What do you want me to do? What? But to go back to it, so we get to see all this wonderful shit after the White Walker gets released from the box. We get to see him get cut up, getting cut in half, still moving around. There's no doubts about what this motherfucker is. And then goddamn Qyburn, just matter of fact, just like ain't nothing, just walks up and just holds up the arms like, I would like to know how to make this. You could just see his mind working. Like, oh, well, this is much better than my zombie. Fuck me.
Yeah, when he grabbed the arm. Yeah. He's like, hold up now. Wait a minute, this is beautiful.
This is wonderful. My God. I
What's
wonder how
the potion for this?
Right. How would this fit up my ass right now? That's what I want to know. Then he hands it right to John, just like nothing. Just like, here you go. I think this belongs to you, sir.
Yeah. He's fascinated.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's a scientist of the highest order. And I really did enjoy that. Then John going on, and of course, the convincing's done. Cersei seems to be agreeing, and of course, nothing is ever as easy as it seems. She wants John to stay out of everything after all of this. You do not take arms against Lannisters and all of that. And this is where John really just he got like, I know he fucked Dany later, but he really got in that pussy right there. That's when he melted that vagina completely. If there was any doubts when he said, I serve her. Sorry, I ain't serving two queens. That's my boo. That was it. You could see Dany like puddle in her chair at that moment. I love it.
Oh my God, forget it. You got that chair needs to be replaced.
Yeah, you might as well just
But you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It was wonderful.
I'll put that right in my living room. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
I'll make a crown out of that mother. I'll make that into a fucking face mask.
It was pretty wonderful. It was pretty fucking great. As you could tell. I mean, she was like, "Ooh, my God."
Dude, they were making waves in the fucking. Okay, go ahead.
But the rest of that scene, what else did you think about all of that? Then Cersei walking off and things like that.
I like the Tyrion and Cersei talk.
Yes.
Even though she had the opportunity to kill the kid.
Yeah.
And I think she probably is wise enough to know, or smart enough to know, that it was his decision to walk in. They must have known that I might have probably killed him.
Right.
That wouldn't have been, caused anything beyond him being retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
People wouldn't be like, I wrote Raging War for Tyrion Lannister. It would have been, hey, this cocksucker followed me, so fuck you.
This is where the work started. By the way, this is where I think the ruse started. Because she wanted to kill Tyrion. She would have gladly have killed Tyrion, but she knows by not killing Tyrion, this is how she can convince them to do what she wants them to do. And that is leave, pull out, so she could do what she wants to do with her motherfucking army. By the way, $5 or £5 donation in Super Chat by Critical Mess. I just think Dan and Dave have a fetish for incest that randomly includes a dwarf. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for that donation. But that's where I think the ruse started.
Critical.
I absolutely loved the conversation between Tyrion and fucking Cersei. The wine. And I'm going to pour a glass of wine just because, in honor of my boy, just chugging that wine. Like, the most Tyrion thing that Tyrion's ever done was drink that wine after almost getting fucking cleaved in half by the fucking mountain.
So we got, do you think it's going to kick off with Gregor and the Hound? For sure. Oxy? How do you say your name? OKC?
Oxy.
There's some tricky
there. Call her Oxy.
Oxy.
Call her
Oxy. Oh, that's clever. Oxycontin. You are clever. You are a drug addict.
Drug
All right.
addict, yes.
So Gregor and the Hound, yeah. The Mountain, we're gonna get Clegane Bowl. I think that you're right. They did that, and we're gonna get it. They're
The Hound
straight
told
up.
him. The Hound told him.
Yeah,
You know what's
I'm coming for you,
you,
bitch.
Yep. You know what's that was one of my favorite lines ever. Absolutely coming.
I think it was such a hard and straight to the point line too that it was just one of those. It's literally before they write the line to make it. It's the rule is if you can use, which I break all the time in real life, but if you can use 5 words instead of 10, do that. So what they wanted to say in this was, how can we get the shortest amount of time, but the biggest amount of impact, and let everybody know that these two are eventually going to go head to head.
Yeah.
And that way it was, hey man, what'd they do to you? 1, expressing interest in knowing that his brother's changed. 2, saying, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, bitch.
I don't give a flying fuck because I was going to kill you anyway. I don't
You
give a
see
shit if
this
you're already a
face,
corpse.
motherfucker? You think I forgot what you did to me? It was a toy.
The Hound has been crying over that stupid burn for his whole life. Like you would think, right? Like, they were kids. Like, chill out, man.
No, man, no, you don't get over that. That motherfucker held his brother into the fire because he broke or took his toy. No, you don't get over that. That's what turns you into the Hound. I'm sorry, that's an origin story right there.
Well, I'm glad he did, because now we have the Hound.
We do. This is true. So, all right. So Tyrion comes back to the party, and we see Cersei do the most un-Cersei thing ever, and basically say, "All right, we're with you." And it was because of the fact that Tyrion pointed out the fact that she was pregnant and all of those things. But again, I feel the ruse was there because she gestured to her stomach pretty fucking hard. It's like she knows how to play her brother.
Oh my
She
God.
directed to her stomach, knowing Tyrion would pick up on it, knowing that would start the conversation in the right direction. I think she worked him wonderfully. That's what I think. I think she outthought Tyrion.
Oh, you bastard. You bastard.
I've watched
Now
it
it's all
3
making
times.
sense because you have to explain it, because apparently I just wasn't paying attention. I was so fucking fangirling at that moment.
I've watched it 3
so
times, man.
vodka'd up. I was vodka'd up. You know what I mean? And I was eating me some good food. So when I'm watching the show, I wasn't really like, oh, what's the scheme?
Right.
What's the plan? And plus, I saw a fucking dragon with blue flames. Fuck off. I forgot the rest of the episode after that.
I watched it 3 times already. I love the episode that much. So I really paid attention. It's the 3rd time I really started to pick up on little things that I may not have the first watch through. I really enjoyed it. So they come back.
I only had time to watch it once. I'm so ashamed of myself.
I made time. I had to. It was fucking amazing.
And then Clown calling at 2:00 in the fucking morning.
I want to know why he called you at 2 a.m. I really.
I'm gonna call his ass. And first of all, I gotta gloat because I think I'm gonna have to call him every day just to make sure he remembers who the king is. But that's it's just a thing.
You fucking
very
kneel.
hard life
Bend the
I
knee,
live.
bitch. Bend the knee. So, all right. So we go back. Cersei says we're all going to join up. We're going to fight this thing together and bloody, bloody, bloody. And I think the best selling thing that she said was, and I'm hoping you're going to remember that I chose to help you instead of fight you. And that really, to me, I thought that was a really good selling line. And it worked. Everybody bought it. Everybody was happy with it. And they had no reason not to be completely honest, because a fucking zombie was just there. That's pretty convincing.
Yeah.
Fucking dragon, zombie, 2 zombies, technically. You got fucking Qyburn masturbating over the fact that there's another zombie in the mix. He's freaking out. Fucking everybody's having conniptions. It's wonderful. You're standing in a pit where dragons once fucking tore each other to pieces. Unbelievable. But I digress.
Dude, I don't know. I was convinced that homeboy left. But yeah, now you're kind of telling you curb me back.
What homeboy? What do you mean?
The dude from the Iron Islands.
Oh, Euron. Yeah,
Euron Greyjoy.
I think
when he said, "Can they swim?"
You're right.
And I'm out. I was like, "That's his character." I wasn't even surprised. I think
that was real. I think that was real. But remember, there's time passed between when they left and when
that's what I'm saying. You convinced me that,
Yeah.
that they changed it afterwards.
Yeah.
Because that was very convincing.
It was, because there was no question in my mind. He deuced out. He was like, fuck this, man. You ever see that in Scary Movie where all the news fucking trucks are reporting on the death, and then the fucking black news truck pulls up? All we know is some white motherfuckers are dead, and we getting the fuck out of here. Get in the truck.
Yeah.
That was Euron.
Yeah.
That was Euron. Can they swim? All right. Doses. See you later, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus. But still, so what happened after that? Where did they go to the planning? I think they went to the planning of how we're gonna get to Winterfell and everything, and Jorah
And
getting.
that's when I think. Yeah, that's when I think we started bouncing from there into the Cersei and Jaime scene.
Yes, which happened I think after that because Jorah, fucking Jorah, basically got friend zoned. Poor Jorah. After everything,
Said Jorah Mormont, Lord
Cuckmount.
Friendzone himself.
Lord Jorah Cuckmount, because he just got friend zoned like a motherfucker. Because there was nothing wrong with his plan. He had good logic. He was like, one person, all they got to do is fucking, you dead and it's over. And it would make perfect sense. But she went with her boo-boo bear. She went with that fucking gorgeous mush puff Jon Snow. And you really can't blame her. You really can't blame her.
Yeah.
It was pretty
fucking episode, man.
Pretty amazing. So, what else are we missing here? Okay.
Well, it's just the conversation and how Jaime went from "I support you, I'm the father of this child," and all this crazy shit to the point where she was threatening him, which is crazy. She loves her family so much that she spared Tyrion, even though she would have been. I think she would have been good if she just would have killed him.
Right.
Obviously not for us, but for her, she would have been able to kill him and no repercussions. I fully believe. It was his choice.
Yeah.
So when she didn't kill him, I think that showed that she still has that loyalty, regardless. That Lannisters are her top priority.
She never intended to kill him.
Jaime, the same thing. She even nodded to the mountain, and the mountain didn't do shit.
Exactly.
Because obviously, probably a prior conversation.
It was already
Look,
set
I'm gonna
up.
tell you to kill this motherfucker, but don't kill him. Okay.
Don't kill him. Yeah. She knew exactly what was going to happen. She knew exactly how Jaime was going to react.
Yeah, so he had to take off, and this is the moment where you see Jaime's just not with it.
Yeah,
he's not with it. He's like, "Yo, you know what? I'll come back when we're done with the fucking people up north, okay? Because you're fucked up in the head. I gotta go because there's dead people that are coming for everybody. So fuck you. You stay down here, drink your fucking wine. I wonder if the case, and I'm gonna start looking back into the DMs with people that." They were also trying to predict what was going to happen. Pitts as well. He said a couple of funny things right after the episode. Yeah. Oh, I think there was one where he says, "Do you think little Lyanna Mormont was in the room?" And then when she went up and she just sliced his throat, Arya, was she like, damn, like this bitch is great. I said she probably, because Lyanna's probably gonna grow up, leaning on one side of the fence.
Right.
So she might be looking at Arya like, damn, who's this nice looking snatch over here? Who's this pretty little fine?
the moment that she realized she liked the poon was watching Arya
she got
slice a motherfucker's throat. Oh my God.
The hardest people in the room have vaginas. I love the episode. It was great.
It was absolutely quite fucking enthralling. I also liked the Jaime leaving because that was a really cool visual, seeing the snow fall in King's Landing, seeing that winter is now everywhere. I thought that was cool. Thought that was very cool. Let's talk about the Theon scene. Everybody has got hard dicks for the Theon Greyjoy scene. Theon had actually a really strong episode with the jokes with the dwarf joke earlier on. And all that with Tyrion, and then later on talking to Jon, and Jon kind of giving him his dick back. He's like, "Here, your dick's gone, but let me give you this metaphorical dick. So here you go. And,
your dick's gone, but grow some balls."
Right, at least use the balls. And that's exactly what Theon did. He goes out and he confronts that big fucking oafish motherfucker. Is like, hey, he wants to go raping and killing again. And Theon's like, no, we're gonna go save my sister, and that's just fucking it. And he almost got beaten to death for it. What'd you think of the entire scene? Because I do have some thoughts, but please.
I don't know. I thought it was, I guess whatever everybody could say it was great. And it's just the way it happened was kind of like, okay, I don't know if I believe that the fight went down like that.
Right.
It was a little weird, I didn't feel like, yes, Theon's back. I was looking at it like, what is he? Did he just fall on top of this guy? Like, who choreographed this scene? Like, what the fuck? And then, he gets up. He's like, let's do this for Yara, guys. It's
Right.
not for me. And I was like, this is what? Whoa, okay. Well, okay, you know what? I'm with it. Let's go do it, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, you
I'm
and
with
I,
you, Theon.
you and I have been through combat training. We've been the hand-to-hand stuff. We've been punched in the face. I'm sure, at least I know I have. I don't think anyone have the balls to punch you in the face, but I have a feeling you've been in some fights.
Right.
Now, Theon got the brakes beat off of him, to a massive degree, by a much bigger man. And yes, the man was winded, but I'm sorry. After taking the punishment that he took, even without a dick, those knees to the groin would have done something. It would have done something. And then Theon with this super headbutt out of nowhere. I was just like, what? What? I had a hard time with it too. And then, like you said, he just fell on him. And then 4 punches killed him. Theon killed a 300-pound man in 4 punches. It was hard for me. Am I nitpicking too much?
No, I think for the fight, no, I was laughing when he was kneeing him. I wasn't thinking, like, oh, it would do something. You got a point. But I was just laughing because I thought it was a joke, like when he's like kneeing him in the fucking nuts and he's got nothing there, and he looks up and he smiles at him, then he headbutts him. I was like, oh, you know what? That was funny. That was funny.
It was funny, but the super.
I don't believe the punches. Even they could have done some visual effects or something to make him look harder, but the way he was swinging on him, I was like, there's no way that's even making him tickle.
Yeah.
Let it alone he killed him, but whatever. It's all good. I mean, we know what happened. It translated, but I don't think it was done very well, but it translated.
My favorite part of the scene was after he kills the guy and he goes to the ocean. Remember, this is the Iron Island, folks. Water is symbolic to them. Water is important. And him washing the blood off of his face with the ocean water.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I fucking loved it. I did. That got me a little bit. I was like that. And the fucking cinematography on it was wonderful. He just tilted his head back as he did it. It was like a baptism. It was really, really fucking cool.
Yeah, he was almost silhouetted too by the sky. So it was great.
Really pretty. It was like a really powerful fucking visual. And I thought that was unbelievably fitting. It was like him getting his life back. He took his shit back. For the first time, we saw him not be a bitch, and he's going to get his sister back, and I love that to death.
I want to see Theon Greyjoy show up and go fucking berserker. I'm talking about like so pissed off that you could feel it through the screen is melting, and he's just chopping motherfuckers down trying to get to Euron. And I want to see Euron cower and run away. I don't think it'll happen, but I think at some point that would be great to see. If I see Theon go insane and Euron runs away.
It'd be great if we get like a montage scene, like at the end of that Rick and Morty episode, X gonna give it to you and all this stuff. And he just comes in with these big muscles and shit. He's like,
I want him to drop his fucking trowels and be like, no penis, Nutman has arrived. And then he just goes after people.
Right. Man, like fucking Dawn of the Dead, not Dawn of the Dead, Dusk Till Dawn sex machine with a gun dick, but he just has a knife dick and just fucks people to death. That would be amazing. It's like, that's how he fucking kills people. He's got a fucking retractable dick knife and he just starts fucking gutting people with it. That would be amazing.
I would want him to travel boat to boat in killing people with interpretive dance. That would be great.
I'm here for you. Watch my interpretive dance.
I am Theon Greyjoy. Watch as my hips move.
I am Gash Man. Look at my toxic gash. Oh my God. Oh, that would be fucking amazing. Okay. So after all of that, shit starts to get really fucking real, really fucking fast. As we get the scene with Sam, we talked about the scene with Sam and Bran. And Bran is saying, his name's not Snow, it's Sand. And Sam's like, no, it's not. 2 and 2 became 4. And he's like, and I like how Sam just believes everything. Like we said, Sam's seen all kinds of shit, so he will believe anything. He goes, can you see this? Can you see this thing? How great of it was Game of Thrones? And I do, to correct me if I'm wrong, but bringing back the guy who played the original Viserys in the first season to play Rhaegar Targaryen. Because that's who it looked like. I think that was the same guy.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it looked like him. Looked just like him. Looked just like him. That's what I thought, at least.
Oh, I don't know. I might have to look that up.
It looked just
Here,
like
keep
him.
talking. Let me confirm. Let me confirm.
Yeah, IMDb.
That's interesting. I didn't think that was him.
It looked like him. I could be 100% wrong, but I'm like, yeah, he looks a little bit more mannish.
The way they lit the scene was well. So you're not saying it's the same actor?
Oh, I'm saying it is. I'm saying it is the same actor.
Oh, let me check. I'll check.
Remember, it's been 5 years, so yeah, go check that. But I think it's him, and I like that they showed the actual wedding between Lyanna and Rhaegar. I thought that was really fucking cool. I thought it was really amazingly well done. And then Bran talking about they loved each other. He didn't rape her. They loved each other. Right as Dany and Jon finally get the fucking. I absolutely loved it. Thought it was fan-fucking-tastic.
I think we could have used some more vagina and penis. That's all I'm saying.
Well, remember, Dany used to get fucking naked all the time, and then she stopped. You know,
she said, yeah, she told the staff, I guess, that she wasn't getting naked anymore. Once you get to the point where you're like Cersei and Dany, you cannot be replaced. Yeah, you can start demanding shit like that.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
So I've got a picture. I'm looking for the actor's name.
Not played. I'm confirming it right now because a lot of people thought the same thing I did, and there's a lot of articles on it. No, Viserys and Rhaegar Targaryen were not played by the same actor on Game of Thrones. During the Game of Thrones season finale 7, Bran Stark finally stretched his wiry three-eye raven muscles in Jon's direction, revealing a lovely wedding between Bastard's legitimate heir parents, Lyanna and Rhaegar. The scene, which featured one very familiar-looking blonde dragon, had fans experiencing deja vu, where Daenerys' brother Viserys and Rhaegar played by the same actors. It turns out, despite their twinning looks, the actors are not the same. While Viserys, who Khal Drogo put to death way back in season 1, was played by English star Harry Lloyd, Rhaegar was portrayed by Welsh newcomer Wilf Scolding. So no, it's not the same guy, but I was not the only one fooled by that.
Yeah, they're showing a GIF of both of them back to back, and I'm like, yeah, it did look like them, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's very similar. So still kind of
nice.
Cool. I thought still good work done by Game of Thrones to be able to make it look that close. So, okay, Dany and Jon. I
love it. It was great.
Talk me down. Talk to me, Goose.
No, I'm not going to talk you down. I'm going to talk you up. I need babies, and I want one of them to be called Vhagar.
Vhagar Snow.
They need to name their first son after me, Vhagar Targaryen.
Oh my God! Once again, earlier in the show, they went ahead and talked about Dany not being able to have kids again, like the third straight episode she's brought up. And Jon's like, you know what? Who fucking told you that shit? Well, the witch who cursed me. Do you ever think that maybe she wasn't the most reliable source of information?
Exactly. Exactly.
I love it. He goes, just let me try. Just let me have a shot.
The moment Bran was like, oh, she's his aunt. Right. And he probably just came right inside of her at that very moment when he said that. He probably just busted. He just, he squeezed another fucking Targaryen into her belly at that moment.
That's going to be an awkward revelation.
I think, you know what? I think Dolan does not agree with this, but I think, in my opinion, when they find out, they're going to be so head over heels for each other, so in love, that they're just not going to care.
Yeah. And it's not like incest is something that is all that unfamiliar in Game of Thrones, let alone in the Targaryen bloodline. It's so now I don't think it's all that big of a deal. And besides, that seems to be love, like that real shit, that deep rooted fucking real love. And that was really cool to see. Also, getting Jon Snow's real name, Aegon Targaryen.
Yeah, Aegon Targaryen. Rhaegar named all of his kids Aegon.
Just not a very creative man. Just gonna be.
I'm naming all my kids Vhagar, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like George Foreman, where he named every one of his fucking kids, even the girl George. Pretty great.
Oh God.
Pretty great. He's got like 7 kids, 1 girl, all of them George. All of them George.
He didn't seem to be the brightest guy in the world.
Hey, George Foreman grill changed lives. Fuck you, Vega. Changed lives.
Oh man. And Faye, hey, the night you banged your Aunt John, you look so beautiful that night. Bran, season 8.
Faye says they just met. How is that love? They haven't just met. Do you know how much time they have fucking put through this goddamn season? There's been.
Okay, first of all, Faye, get your shit together. If you show up on a dragon and you save me from hundreds of thousands of people or dead bodies that are trying to kill me, looking fine as fuck in in Targaryen winter fashion gear, just released, out now,
Targaryen
and you're
winter
that
collection.
hot, I don't give a fuck. I'm in love with you instantaneously. As
Right.
soon as that fire is breathing, you're riding that motherfucker, you're hopping off, you're doing it. Come on.
Right.
Faye, give me a fucking break.
Yeah, and besides,
How is that love? They just met.
they didn't just meet. They have been. I think about a fucking year has passed this entire season. With how much fucking time?
Yeah, you would think so, yeah.
I'm telling you, I think it's been like a year. It has been a long fucking time, man. So I don't know. But so look, that's love. They love each other. Fuck you, Faye Bell. They love. I don't know. Maybe that's a foreign concept up there in Canada, but no.
Canada land.
Canada, fucking goddamn Canucks and shit. No, true love can be instantaneous, especially when dragons, zombies, and when a motherfucker comes back from the dead. All right.
Well, you get okay. Think about it now. If you don't believe that, then Faye. Right? Frenchie Ben, I know why you're modded, and I'm pretty sure now I know why Faye's not modded, okay? Here's the thing, Faye. Here's the thing. If you lay your eyes on somebody and you've been everywhere, north of the wall, and Jon Snow has not met another woman or seen another woman like that, you can't tell. What's he going to do? Right. Wait for a better one to come along? Get the fuck out of here.
That's a dime, dude. That's like
love.
That's a fucking 11. That's a super dime.
And how many people has Danny fucked up? Like men bowed. How many? Everybody that runs into her gets in love with her. This is the first time I think she fell for a dude before he even thought about it.
And not only that. What about the fact? Let's talk about Tyrion. What was that? What was Tyrion?
Tyrion wants a bang.
Is that what it is? Is Tyrion in love with her ass too? Is there something about Mary going on here? Because he looked fucked up, realized that Jon was going to smash. I thought that was going to be Jorah standing over by the stairs, and then when the camera pans down, it was fucking.
That would have been amazing. That would have been. I would have loved that. I would have recorded that. I would have memed the shit out of that.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, Tyrion. I was like, really? I was like, that doesn't make sense. But hey, oh well. I guess Tyrion wants some of that shit too. You can't blame him. Fuck. I was like, oh, we're gonna see Jorah stand. What? Wait, why is the camera panning down? Oh,
dude, you know what would have been good if you saw Jorah under the stairs just jacking off, crying like as he's banging her. That would have been amazing. That would have been great. God.
Oh, we're awful. We're the worst reviewers of Game of Thrones in the history of reviews.
Oh, fuck, we're doing a review. Listen, okay. What we have discovered today is that Faye, not really the best commentator on this.
No,
okay?
No, does not understand
Frenchie
love.
Ben, the man has taste.
I mean,
these are things that we can definitely confirm here on this episode.
She
right
says,
now.
I don't need to be
another thing we
right?
can confirm, the child should be named Vhagar. Another fact. Another fact beyond that is Clown recognizes that I'm the king. He's going to lose next week.
He bent the knee.
That's for sure.
He's bending the knee.
What's your favorite part? Because we haven't even talked about the wall and how disappointing that was that they didn't go across the fucking water. That's what I'm saying.
Let's talk about the wall, because we get to see Beric fucking Dondarrion and fucking Mr. God damn it, I'm too. Oh man, what's his name? Fuck, Tormund and Beric up. Thanks for fucking dropping in there, Vega. Jesus Christ. Beric and Tormund up on top of the wall talking a little bit of stuff, and then here comes the shit. Here comes all.
Dude, it was
bodies.
like that too. Did you see how they just marched up?
Yes.
They just started fucking shit up and they just casually walked away.
Right. And not only the dragon being there, but with a dragon rider. The Night King riding Viserion. God. Did the blue flames give yourself a boner as well?
Yeah, well, I think to be honest, everybody saw that one coming.
Yeah,
and seeing him break down. Now tell me this. Answer me this question, Dave.
Yeah,
and even chat. Do you see the previous episode any differently now?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
It was a fucking setup,
the
wasn't it?
whole thing was
it
a
was
setup.
a fucking he needed a dragon.
He needed
That's
a
why
dragon.
they've never been south of the wall. And guess what? If the motherfuckers just would have minded their own business and never went north of the wall, we'd still be talking about them marching down, not marching 50 feet, waiting for a dragon to come. They fucked it up, dude. They took what he needed to him. It was a setup.
Right.
It was a fucking setup, Dave.
The whole thing. It was an absolute setup. And it makes me think, once again, because I said this last week when we were talking about it, I think because everybody was talking about the fact that that Bran was carrying the mark of the Night King, and that was going to allow the Night King to come across the wall. I think it was the opposite effect. I think the Night King touching Bran allowed him to tap into some sort of three-eyed raven shit, and he knew exactly what he had to do after that. He knew exactly what he had to do and how he can get past the fucking wall. That knowledge, being able to touch Bran, is what fucking gave him that knowledge. So that's what I think happened. And
your mind is sexy.
It can be at times. This is true. But that's how I think that took place.
How intense is this show?
It's super intense. Fuck. But I thought because Bran was going to, because I think Bran fucks everything up. So I think Bran, by going over the wall, was going to be the reason why they would be able to cross. But no. They take that wall down with a fucking dragon. And
like it wasn't shit, dude.
Wasn't shit.
Like it wasn't shit. Because they would have definitely lost a shit ton of fucking bodies trying to scale the wall. I still think probably the best plan would have been to freeze water and go to Essos. But, Dave and Dan, they still have a little bit of work to go before they start actually making, Vega quality YouTube videos.
Vega quality, that's right, yeah.
We'll just go ahead and move on.
They could have had a hell of a lot more fucking dead bodies if they would have went to Essos, no question. No fucking question. So they make the hole in the wall, and they go through, and all of that good stuff. So now, with seeing the dragon in action as a White Walker dragon and with a dragon rider, everybody's talking about something that we're going to see. And this is before we start taking calls, a couple things that I think we're all very convinced we're going to see when the next season comes out in a year and a fucking half from now.
Was that confirmed a year and a half?
No, but I'm hearing rumors that it's already getting fucking delayed, and it's going to be like 2019. It's just like, fuck. Are you kidding me?
I don't even know if I'm going to live that long.
Right. Especially me. I'm a heart attack waiting to fucking happen. Fuck. You not see me? Shit. What are you trying to do? It's bullshit. But, so, Clegane Bowl is obviously something. Jon finding out that he just banged his aunt. That's something everybody wants to see. But something I was thinking about. The names of the dragons. They always have certain meanings and everything and all that.
Oh, yeah. You're nailing it.
Is history going to repeat itself with Drogon killing Viserion, just like Drago killed Viserys?
Well, that went a little different.
Well,
I thought you were going to say Aegon was going to ride Rhaegal.
Oh, I think so. That's going to happen. But I'm talking the dragon.
That's probably too obvious. Yeah.
Well, Jon's going to be a dragon rider. I think. Now I feel pretty confident about that. But the big thing here is we're going to see a dragon fight. We have to fucking see a dragon fight. And
I think, you know what? We talked about this to an extent last night because, one, it has to be like almost a fight.
Yeah.
Those dragons have to fight. Nothing either side does to these dragons is going to affect them.
Right.
You can't really freeze a dragon, can you? Because the damn thing's pretty much made out of fucking fire. He's going to have to throw something at the damn thing. And if he's riding a dragon, that's going to be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
You have a fire dragon that's not really going to be able to melt the damn thing that has whatever the hell the blue flames going on there.
I have no idea what it is, but it's baller as fuck.
Yeah, I feel like they're both like the equivalent, and they just got to go head up. They just have to do some old school T-Rex versus whatever the hell that other thing was in Jurassic World.
You think we're gonna get the scene where Viserion, now as a ice dragon, is going to get confronted by Dany, and we're gonna get that's gonna be the cop out? Is Dany still going to be able to have some sort of sway over Viserion? I'm wondering if they're going to do that. But
Did you notice that there is one resurrected Targaryen?
Well, Jon.
And there's a resurrected dragon.
Jon,
do you think the bond of a Valyrian? Do you think the bond of a Targaryen and a dragon, or any dragon, is a little stronger than a Night King's resurrection? Probably not.
I don't know. That's a tough one. But
that would be a bought That'd be badass.
If John being Jon Snow riding the fucking ice dragon, that would be kind of fucking poetic. It would be poetic.
Dude, that would be probably the most badass scene in the history of anything.
Danny and John riding the fucking dragons next to each other, and they're jumping onto each other's dragons as they fuck each other. That'd be amazing.
Oh my God, people, that would be historical. That would teach that in class. Like you would have to get that taught in class. So they would be like, "Hey guys, you know what? We killed Hitler," and they'd be like, "Bitch, John and Danny fucked on the back of an ice dragon. Fuck out of here with that Hitler shit." What did Hitler ever do? You know, like,
what did Hitler really do when we really think about it? The Night King's trying to fucking zombify the world. Let's talk about scope.
The Night King was a bitch. The Night King was a really bad guy.
God damn, they were accomplishing real history shit. All right, so what about other stuff that you think might happen? By the way, if people are yelling in chat, I just said that. We're saying stuff before we see you guys say stuff in the chat. So calm the fuck down, or I'll time you out and drop some bionic elbows on you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, I wasn't paying attention to that. Vega died. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're being mean to you. They're fucking.
Oh no, they're saying. No, they're saying Vega's on fire. I love it. This is all praise. Thank you guys.
Well, that's Ben's sucking you off a little.
Well, okay.
All right, so anything else happened in the episode you want to address before we start taking some calls? That's right, calls, bitches. Get into my Discord, waiting to call, because we're going to take your calls and talk about whatever the fuck you want. We're going to go. We're having fun. I'm drinking wine just like Tyrion. Let's do this thing. Anything else that you care to comment on from the episode?
Oh, man, I don't know. I can't even remember. I still have to watch it like a million times before I'm like, yes.
Really, really into it. Okay.
I love it. I just love the fact how the wall was such, this major factor in everything, and then the face that Tormund and Beric were making as they were just walking across after they just annihilated that wall was the same face I had on, thinking, "This is the wall." Like the dragon took about 5 seconds to take that thing down. Wow.
Are Beric and Tormund dead?
No.
How did they
were
survive?
right before the crack.
How did they survive? How did
they
they
were
survive?
right before the crack?
But people were running down the stairs getting hit by fucking ice rocks and shit. I mean, like,
yeah, but I could have sworn that while they were walking across, we saw their faces looking at them, as in past the wall, not before the wall.
Maybe I thought they might. I'm not sure. I thought it was ambiguous. I wasn't sure if they died or if they survived, to be honest.
Oh, I think we know that they survived.
Because
I mean, look at the dialogue that Beric says. Were we resurrected just to freeze to death? You think he was resurrected to fall down? You know, like what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
I think they're alive. They're well. They're just gonna be like not moving. You know, like hey,
just
I'm not.
watching...
You know what? You know what's not here right now? An army of dead people. Wall's looking good, guys. You know, we got soup. You know, a lot less people we got to feed. I mean, we just chill here for a little bit.
We just stay here. We're actually the safest motherfuckers in the world.
I'll tell you what, I saw a gaggle of gay fucking gooses, probably controlled by Bran. They saw what happened, so we don't even need to go down there. Right. Tell nobody. We're good.
The gaggle of gay gooses got this shit. We're okay.
We saw the crows. The crow with the white eyes. I saw the white eyes.
Yeah,
I'm telling
absolutely.
you, Beric,
we're
gonna be right here. Okay, if you need to go south, you go on ahead. I'll be here.
Beric, I know you think that you have some fucking destiny and shit, but I'm just gonna chill here. Send for Brienne. Mm-hmm. Tell her to come so we can have some giant children to conquer the world. Because that's the game plan here. Send the big woman. Send the big woman. We'll make a whole bunch of giant children, and then we'll take over the fucking army. We'll destroy everything. But that's how it's got to happen. I'm going to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's about there.
Send the big woman when you go back over there, Derek. I'm not going to be sitting here. Okay. Bye-bye.
I ain't sitting here forever. You better fucking send the big woman. All right. You want to start this off with some calls here? You want to bring in Faye?
Let's let's bring in Critical because he's been waiting there a long time. He's been waiting there a hot minute.
You're just scared of Faye. Let's bring in Critical Mess. Critical Mess. Good buddy. What's going on, pal? You're live with Dead on Dave in Vega. Welcome to the review.
That was a fucking brilliant episode, I must say.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it, dude? Oh my god.
It's like before the series, I kind of made like two predictions that Peter Baelish would die and the wall would fall. And before this episode, I was kind of concerned that neither of those things would happen. But I was pleasantly surprised. Like, we got the money shot of the wall falling down. And we also got the incest scene of them kind of having sex whilst having it explained how they were related. I think that's a little weird how they did that.
Bran being a part of a creepy scene. Fucking shocker.
Yeah, he's just bringing the creep this series.
Dude, I don't know about Bran. I really don't like the character.
Nope, hate him.
But we know that he's going to be crucial at some point.
Yeah, he put the murder
at some
weapon.
point. And first of all, if we get to episode last fucking moments and I'm not seeing Bran like float around or do something crazy, I'm gonna be
go Dark Phoenix. What do you want him to do? He's gonna
listen.
go. Dark...
I want this little crippled motherfucker to do some crazy shit. All right, I'm tired of this creepy stuff. I don't want any more. If he's touching peepees, I think it matches the storyline where we're going. He should just be rolling up to people, just grabbing balls and kissing belly buttons and shit. I don't know. There's something wrong with the kid.
I think he's just hilarious. Like that discussion with Bran, he just like was completely deadpan while seeing a load of insects.
What's wrong with Dave?
That crazy Mexican just said kissing belly buttons. I'm sorry.
You should be. Listen, or get critical. Can you tell me that would it be weird for you to watch that, or would you like nod your head and be like, "Yeah, man,
it makes sense."
It's whatever. It's Game of Thrones. Anything can happen.
Exactly. So if I see Bran doing that, I'm like, this is all part of the plan. You know, like that's what I would say.
This is all, three-eyed ravens do this. I don't know what to tell you. It just kind of what happens.
Could you imagine him doing that around the room and everybody's like, he's the three-eyed raven.
The three-eyed raven.
That's what they do.
No one's gonna question him. Like he knows everything.
Yeah, it's kissing belly buttons and touching penises.
He must know what he's doing. He's the three-eyed raven. He's got to know what's happening. This has got to be for the best of us all.
That's Sam. Sam, you know Sam's gonna go along with it. Sam's gonna be like, he's a three-eyed raven, guys. He told me so.
Just go with it. I
mean, there were some pretty gullible people in Westeros. Like, Stannis was convinced that burning children would stop the snow.
Yes, it's true.
Well, dude, critical. You got to admit, dude. Sometimes when you're having dragons fly around. You have a dead king that resurrected hundreds of thousands. Like, there's not at this point. If I was witness to all this stuff and you walk up to me and you say some crazy shit, I'm like, all right, I got you. Yep, for sure. Whatever the fuck you're saying. And just like if you see Bran doing crazy shit, kissing belly buttons, touching peepees, and I don't know, fucking licking knuckles and shit, who the fuck knows? This has got to be a part of the process. Like, yeah, I would believe it, dude.
It's okay. It's all gonna work out. We're gonna be fine.
If he did that and he's like legit crazy and he's saying this is crucial for us to defeating the Night King, everybody stand still, and he does that around the room, I'd be like, God, don't say anything. Just don't move. You know,
we're saving the world. We're saving.
I don't think it's gullible. It's just it's so crazy now. Like this is full on Dungeons and Dragons, but I love it.
I've never licked a belly button in all my Dungeons and Dragons playing. I've played a lot. Never licked a belly button. I've never. This is the one show that convinced me that if I had an aunt, I'd probably fuck her. I mean, that looked like fucking Danny. Come on, no.
Oh, good.
Yes. Can't fuck it. I can't deal. I can't fucking deal with this, man. I don't know what you're trying to do to me tonight. Oh, I'd fuck my aunt if she looked like Daddy too. That's unfortunate. You're just saying what's fucking true.
Jesus Christ.
He's just saying what we're all thinking here, okay?
Licking belly buttons.
Right. And if women had a fucking nephew that looked like Jon Snow, come on. Don't fucking lie. Vega's just once again, Vega's just speaking the truth that you're all fucking afraid to speak.
Exactly.
Hate yourselves. Don't hate Vega. Hate yourselves, you fucking prudes.
I'm telling you, it's all going through your heads. That's all it is.
I'm up for it as long as there's just a dwarf outside.
Oh,
that's all.
You're doing what?
Incest.
Incest? Oh, I thought you said dwarf something.
Incest with a dwarf outside. That's what really makes it for George R. R. Martin.
You know what it is? That just made the bucket list. I should probably go downtown tonight to try to find me a little person.
It's like you fucking. Yeah. Can I call you my aunt? Can I call you? Can I give you mind? Do you mind?
Walk into my house like, hey, listen, you're a little person, and I need you to stand right here. I'll be right back.
Oh my God! All right, Critical. What else did you think about the episode? Anything else that you have thoughts on?
I think it's very interesting that Cersei is still being Cersei in the face of this impending doom upon everyone. She's still like, I need to win this war.
She's nuts.
And it's like even when Jaime's like, we're all going to die if we don't face this. And
Jaime is the audience in that scene. Would you not agree? The audience is like, are you crazy, bitch?
when he says either the dead win and they come down and kill us all, or they win and they realize we betrayed them and they come down here and kill us all. You know, it's like he wants the audience.
There's no option. Like the option is to go fight. Like that's your option, and there might be a little leniency afterward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that will definitely change the scope of, dude, name me an army in that battle that would see each other as an enemy after that. There's no way.
They wouldn't. It'd be over.
If I were to go toe to toe with we'll say China, and I'm standing beside Russians and I'm standing beside all these other people, my country tells me, oh, they give the order to kill these guys as soon as we're done fighting China, I'd be like, yo, boss, you need to fucking talk to the president. Tell him to chill the fuck out. I'm not hitting nobody over here. These guys are like my people now.
This is my dudes, comrades.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Listen, tell them to get off Twitter. I'm not fucking around with these Russians.
Putin's not so bad. He has a tiger. It's fine.
He also rides a bear without a shirt on. And again, I got to bring Brand up.
no shirt. He's a man. That's all man right there. He's very virile. Incredibly virile. Critical. Anything else? Because I got to bring in.
I think I'm going to make a prediction for the next series.
All right, cool. Hit me.
I think there's going to be a massive fight between Cersei and the North. I think that Jon Snow is going to end up winning that fight. There's going to be a lot of casualties. Then the Night King will show up, revive everyone who died in that fight, and then they're going to be absolutely fucked.
Dude, you know what? But I'm going to be honest with you. Let's be real. By the time the Night King gets fucking 40 feet outside of Winterfell, the whole fucking country's gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Because that motherfucker it should be at least another 3 seasons by the time this guy gets there.
But how long? Yeah, they walk slow. Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah. Time's going fast though.
They do G-walk, man. They gangsta walk like a motherfucker. They don't. Yeah. They ain't rushing. They're fine. They're not.
Oh, they showed the giants too. So I mean, dude, it makes so much sense now. They didn't show the giants; they were holding them back, waiting on the dragon. Dave.
It's all fucking made sense. It's all worked. And I'll tell you something else. The dragon does change things on another level because now the Night King can just do what the fuck he wants. If he wants to go send a message, he can ride right up to those motherfuckers. Just be like, hey. He can't like really kill that many people with the dragon. He'd have to get his ass off so he can resurrect people. Well, he can
build his army running around.
Hell, he can burn up motherfuckers and then resurrect them from the dragon. He doesn't got to go to the ground for that. Burn him up with that ice fire and then just raise his creepy fucking hands and they come back to life. Fuck.
So who thinks the dragon's gonna be taken down by Bronn with a dragon glass scorpion?
How great would
Bronn?
that be?
Yeah, that would actually be pretty good. Actually, I didn't even think of that. No.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Dragon glass on the tip, just take down another dragon like he's done before.
Hey, he didn't take down Drogon, all right? He didn't kill Drogon. He fucking pissed Drogon off. Yeah, all he did was piss Drogon off, man.
Yeah, but that's a white. If it gets hit by dragon glass, then it's fucked. So if you hit it with a scorpion, then you're able to take it down completely. And I think that might be how the dragon is taken down. Maybe not Bronn, because that would be too cool for the writers, but yeah, someone will take it down.
Okay.
Being hit by a white. I think we should all be concerned with those blacks, guys. Am I right or what?
That's right. All right, Critical. We really appreciate the call, buddy.
All right, it's been good.
Thanks for calling in, bro.
See you in 2 years, 3, whatever.
Fuck, man. You ain't even kidding. Next time we'll be here is when we're talking about George R. R. Martin's heart attack and subsequent death. So we'll see you then. We'll see you then.
I hope it's to complete it. See you guys.
It's going to happen in like a year from now. Fuck. All right, all right, we're bringing in your woman. Let's bring in Miss Faye. Faye who's going to tell us all about the impossibility of love. Let us know, Faye. What's going on?
Faye, don't come up in here talking shit.
Okay. First of all, I want to say, Vega, we finally agree on something. I hate Bran. Like, yes. I have been praying I hope that when he got pushed out of that window in the first episode, that he never got the fuck back up.
Damn, you hated him back then? God damn.
He's an ugly kid. Okay?
Oh my God. Fucking
I think he was an attractive kid. Now he's what the fuck?
Well, he got worse, man. But you know that a kid with that kind of face is just going to Macaulay Culkin it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that's actually the thing, the Macaulay Culkin thing. That's it.
It's true. It's true.
So I hate Bran. Now, like, people never really like understood the hate, but now with this newest season, I can finally cite reasons that aren't just that he's an ugly, boring kid. Right. like specific lines I've got for Bran now.
I hate him too.
So-
He's the worst.
Thank you. I know every day I pray for him to die. I know that George R. Martin will not deliver. But if there is a God out there listening, take Bran Stark's life.
Take Bran first, please.
And I don't want it to just be like a nice kind of death. I want maybe him to be eaten alive by another human.
Damn.
So it's like he can't move, remember? So I think that would be suitable.
Yeah,
oh my
he's
god,
like,
eaten
what-
alive by a raven. Done.
He's
What-
certainly
what-
not
what would-
fast food. Get it? There we go. You're welcome.
What would he do? What would he do when people showed up and he can't wheel his ass away? Like, would he start screaming, or would he be creepy, or what? He's
gonna-
not
he's
training
gonna work
anybody to
into
replace
people.
him. Like
I
the
think he's
kid.
gonna- he's
You
gonna
know
work.
what he would say, Vega? He would say, "I'm the three-eyed raven."
I'm the three-eyed
Yeah,
raven.
and then he died.
Hopefully the eyebrows go first.
Damn.
Like, come on. Like, buy a tweezer. I don't care, man, woman. If you got brows like that, do something about it. They gotta go.
Damn.
That's all I
Face.
see when I look at him.
Face
He's
fire,
just a giant
man.
pair of just hideous eyebrows, and it doesn't help that he's kind of got like squinty eyes too. Like, just makes it all worse.
Good lord.
He's that guy, like, out of your friends, or you're in the party, and they're always walking up to each individual group, and you're just like, oh fuck, here comes Bran. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And then he walks up and he says some weird shit, and you're just like, oh, you're the worst.
Who invited
You know,
him?
like, who told this guy to come?
Did
You know,
fucking
like, but-
Jeff invite this guy? God damn it, Jeff. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. I get it.
No, in Westeros they call it the three-eyed raven. In today's world we call it autism, but you know.
All right, Faye, aside from your hatred of Bran, what did you think of the actual episode?
Well, I'm really, really sad that Daddy Baelish died.
What?
He's absolutely the hottest character on the show.
Are you
like-
retarded?
You got some fucking
No.
issues, girl. Holy shit.
He's a gorgeous man.
What
He's
the-
so
serious?
good.
He looks like a
looking.
pedo.
Oh, fuck.
It's like a pedophile. What are you talking about?
Absolutely not.
He's like, hey, do you
Absolutely
like
not.
candy? Do you like Vans?
Faye, how old are you?
24.
You're 24 years old, and you're attracted to Lord Peter Baelish
He's
over
good.
Jon Snow.
Right.
I hate John. I
Oh.
don't like that kind of like messy, macho, wildman kind of look.
You
Like, sorry,
twink.
but get a haircut.
You like the pedophile twink looking motherfuckers, apparently. Good God.
Well, I do like twink boys. I will tell you that.
Oh my god.
This may not be the show for you.
So yeah, so I'm really sad. He's gorgeous. Like I don't even like know what he really said in half his scenes because my mind is elsewhere. If you know what I mean, you understand.
Oh God.
But he's just so gorgeous.
He's the most evil fucking guy in like the entire show besides Cersei. Like,
I mean, like, what has he done lately other than be beautiful?
oh wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
You know what? He looks like he owns some kind of like ice cream truck and can't go within 50 feet of a few schools. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's the brokest
this
ice
is-
cream
this
man
is-
because he can't sell
If
the
you
children.
could sum up, if somebody like if Faye has a girls' night. And they were to be like, oh my God, I love Jon Snow, or all these people, this and that. And they look at her, she's like, I just like that guy. It looks like he has a couple of restraining orders. What's wrong with this guy?
wrong?
I mean, think about it. Like, that's a guy that likes to live on the edge of 50 feet within the school.
Right. This is the guy that I
That's
like to
Faye
ask
right
to choke
there.
me
You know-
after
you
he's
know what's
already
funny?
choking me. Double choke me, daddy.
You know what's funny? We just discovered that Faye is that friend at the fucking party. She walks up, and then people are like, oh, God, she likes pedophiles. Don't talk to her.
He's not so bad, guys. He's not so bad. He can't come to the school to sell. He's the only ice cream man who can't sell to kids. He's
Oh,
broke.
he's so hot.
He's
so
fucking broke.
hot.
This dude can't sell to children. He's broke as
Faye,
fuck.
what happened to you?
I can't help it.
That's what he says. That's what he said when the judge asked him.
I am
When
not.
the judge asked him, "Why do you like children?" He's like, "I can't help."
Can't help it, Your
It's
Honor.
just a
I'm
thing."
sorry. It's just it's a disease. I can't be responsible.
What do children really do other than be beautiful? Like, what the fuck?
Me and Peter would have beautiful children.
And then he would probably be attracted to those
Yeah.
There
children.
would be
You
no
see the issue?
brand-looking kids.
Congra-
I mean, did Danny
Congratulations,
not
you're
fuck
Targaryens.
her nephew?
She didn't
Hello,
know.
Yeah,
double
she did, but her
standard
nephew's
here.
a full-grown man.
But they didn't know either. They had no fucking idea, and they're both beautiful.
standard.
Fuck.
Oh, okay. So Peter is not beautiful.
No,
he's not.
no, he's not. Maybe
That's-
maybe if
okay,
you
well,
were
that's like your
12
opinion,
and you were
man.
like, hey, look at that ice cream, man. I'm gonna go in there. Fuck, there we go. No, sorry, Mr. Frosty doesn't
Ice
do anything
cream
for
and
me.
a hot guy. How am I gonna turn that down?
Hey, I'm really starting to worry about you. I'm really starting to worry about you, man. It's terrifying me. Holy shit.
Fucking hell.
Good lord. Yes, well, your man's dead. He's fucking dead.
Yeah, thank God.
He's
Well,
fucking-
now I'm moving on to Jamie then. He's my second pick.
Oh, now
Jamie
you're
would have been
stepping
a
up.
perfect first pick. What are
Right.
you talking about?
Ever
He
since
could
he cut his
attach.
hair-
Imagine a guy without a hand. How many fucking crazy attachments he can do for some kinky shit on there, dude.
He's got money. He could have anything made. I mean, holy shit, this is your guy.
Yeah.
This is it.
Well, there's the whole like, sister fucking thing, and that kind of hits him down a peg for me.
But you had no problem with fucking Peter pedophile fucking Baelish.
Well, he never fucked a child on screen.
He fucking ran a brothel. What do you think he did with someone? Oh my god, who knows what he
He
did
was
in that
liberating
brothel?
those women's sexual freedom day.
There you go.
Well, no, he said in a previous episode that he was a virgin.
Oh, did he really? Has he?
Yeah,
never
he said
fucked?
that he's been saving himself.
Oh,
Vega,
God.
that's my thing, man.
A virgin? Oh,
I
God.
love virgin boys. I
Wow.
love them.
That is retarded.
I'm gonna get you an ice cream truck for a birthday one day. I'm gonna be like, this is your fucking. This is it. There's a lot of virgins who buy ice cream, and they're called children. Faye, just saying, got something in common with Peter Baelish. Fuck me.
No. I need working man parts. You know what I mean?
Oh Lord,
You need working man parts?
this
Yep.
is yeah. I'm
I
never
would
gonna get
assume so,
contacted by
yeah.
George R. R. Martin. I'm never.
Okay, I want to say something. Speaking of George R. R. Martin,
Okay.
I want to say that I believe that George R. R. Martin is into the cuckold fetish because Tyrion is clearly a self-insert character, which is when an author writes themselves as a character. And the reason why he's watching Jon and Dany is because he wants to watch them fuck.
Now I would have swore I've read somewhere that George R. R. Martin has actually said that Sam is his insert character.
I mean, he's gonna say that because he doesn't want to look like an idiot, but it's really Tyrion. Come on.
I
Like,
love
who
that
wants
you're like, I don't
Sam
care what
is
he
not
said.
something to like. Yeah, no.
Sam
Because,
looks like
you
him.
know,
He's a writer. He's only like the living embodiment of George R. R. Martin. But you're right. It's
yeah,
the
but why
midget.
would George R. R. Martin want to be a fat, sad writer in his fantasy world?
Because he's
Obviously,
a fat, sad writer in his real world, and he fucking relates
That's
to
the
it.
problem. That's not an escape. That's not an escape. He wants to be the cool guy that's a little bit of an outcast that his family doesn't love. So he teams up with like the gorgeous queen and the quote unquote winning side, right? Who's smart, who drinks, and everybody loves him. Obviously, that's what George wants to be. He doesn't want to be fat, sad Sam.
I think that's exactly who he wants to be. I think
No,
George R. R.
absolutely
Martin
not.
is pretty happy being George R. R. fucking Martin. I think he's very content. I believe he is
No.
content being who he
And
the
you know why
fuck
he
is.
killed Peter? Because he was jealous.
Is that why? Okay, that makes sense.
He was jealous of how
Like,
gorgeous Peter
you're
is.
selling me. You're selling me on all of it. Holy shit. Oh my god. This
I'm
is
an
not bad.
artist, so I would know. An artist knows an artist. You know what I mean?
Wow. I guess you got me there. Logic
I
trap.
have no idea. I have no idea after this conversation, like where you're at in life. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm worried about
I don't
you,
know what
Faye.
to think about Faye. You know,
I-
she used to be this cute little thing,
You're
and now
right.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Innocent porcelain doll
Wow,
beauty.
how American! You can't have a differing opinion without being on opposite sides.
Yeah, actually, no, that's the definition of having a differing opinion. Be on opposite fucking sides. That's the definition. Canadians, they drive me crazy. It's okay.
We all come together in Canada. It's cold up here.
Yeah.
Wow, just like Americans, you can't make something in the kitchen without being called a cook. You fucking idiot.
Oh my God. Yeah. All the Canadians come together just like Peter Baelish when he's selling ice cream to children.
You guys are all pro incest, but poor little virgin Peter doesn't catch a break. Whatever. Okay.
I'm pro incest
Poor
when
little
they don't
virgin
know that
Peter.
it's incest. When they don't know that it's incest, then I'm completely okay with it. It's completely. I didn't know. Fuck.
Really? What if you found out your wife was your sister?
I didn't know when it happened. I wouldn't fuck her afterwards. Well, luckily I don't have that problem currently because
Well,
it ain't happening.
we all
but-
know that John's gonna keep fucking. Okay.
Can't really blame him in that situation.
I would keep going.
On the back of a dragon. On the back of a dragon. I keep finding new.
We having
interesting
babies.
Ways.
What about John's wildling girlfriend? She just forgot about her.
Dead. She's fucking
dead.
dead. What do you want him to do? Just never love again? What do you want him to do?
She decided, listen, Ygritte decided she wanted to die that episode. So what does he do? He has to move on.
Yep. She made a choice. It was called death. She chose it.
Yeah.
Her choice was to headbutt a fucking arrow. What do you want from John?
Ollie
John
said,
could have made a choice too, to stay loyal to his woman.
yeah, in death, you're right.
Well,
Yeah. I now
in the immortal words of Shay, you'll be dead. How will you know?
Right. I now have new sympathy for poor fucking Phil, because if you ever do pass, Phil's just gonna be walking around like, nope. She said no. She said no. She said no. Fuck.
He's okay to, if he wants, I will give a pass that he can go and date Peter Baelish.
Good.
How old is Phil?
So around the same age as me.
And he's not some creepy old guy.
No.
Is
But
he
you're
currently
attracted
chained
to
up?
Lord Peter Baelish?
So sorry, can you not be attracted to blondes and redheads? Come on, there's a lot there to pick from, guys.
Good point. She makes a compelling argument. Again, there's
I'm
no
just
bounds
saying.
of creepiness, I guess. Fuck.
Is Phil creepy?
No, I don't know if Phil's
No.
creepy or not. No, actually, Phil seems pretty fucking cool, to be honest. Well, his name is Phil is awfully cool, so I mean that says it all right there.
Yeah, I talked to him. I don't know him on like a personal level,
Neither do
but I
I,
talked to him
not too
on
much.
the
He's a good
podcast.
artist, though. Good graphic designer.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. So is Faye too. Do you know Faye does art? She's an artist.
I didn't know Faye. I don't think Faye. Did you ever tell me to do art? You didn't tell me that.
She actually said
I
it.
mean, it's
She said it
possible.
45 seconds ago, actually. But you know, who's counting?
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she
I
did.
don't know. I'm still trying to get over this Peter thing.
It's a lot to get over. It's a lot to get over.
Very strange.
Faye,
You know what?
Yeah.
Search Peter Baelish. You will see that I'm not the only woman that thinks this way. Okay.
All right, check this out. I'm gonna search Peter Baelish penis and then see what happens.
I think they're the same women that write to fucking men in prison. And like, I'm going to marry him one day. I'm pretty sure it's the same type of fucking demographic. Fairly certain. Hey, what else did you think about the episode? You got anything else for us? Because Super Tobes is like fucking aching to come in.
Okay, well, Super Tobes, you can call me your stuff. Okay, Peter's got time for all of us.
Holy shit.
And I will say that I feel kind of cheated that the season is only 7 episodes.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna feel worse next season. It's only 6.
Yeah, right.
I feel the reason that they made the episodes, or they shortened the number of episodes, is because they're blowing their budget on the CGI dragons.
That could be. Shit.
I really think that's the reason why. I feel like they don't have the budget. I remember when we first saw the adult dragon, it looked like crap. Like, it was so bad. Like, you could tell that they didn't want to put any money into that. And now, since they have the dragons featured so heavily, and that's expensive AF to do, by the way. So if we're going to get a dragon fight next season, that's where all the budget's going.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
I wouldn't doubt it. I'm sure they get a bump in the budget too. So it's not like, you know.
I got a feeling they're going to get a big bump next year. It's their final season. They make all the money. They just have a money printing machine, and people are going to be hungry for it after well over a year of no Game of Thrones. I mean, fuck, man. I don't know how I'm going to get through it.
I feel like on the off season, we kind of even forget about Game of Thrones. Like, I know I do. I'm just kind of like, huh? And then, like, it comes back, and I'm like, yes!
It's a long wait, though. It really is, but still. We'll see what happens.
All I do is think about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I think about it a lot.
Okay, Super Tobes can come in and talk about how hot Peter is.
All right, Faye. Thank you so much for your call. We'll see you tomorrow night for
Faye.
our YouTube roundup.
Absolutely. And Vega, did you read the fanfic I sent you?
No, not yet. I'm gonna read it tonight.
Why didn't I get a
Read
copy
it.
of this shit? What the fuck?
Because it's going to be a surprise when you see it.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck.
Dave, you and the boys have to do. Oh,
How many
forget
how
the
many
fucking
dicks do I take? How many dicks am I taking in this fucking fanfic? I got a feeling I'm taking at least 3 dicks, and I don't know how I feel about this. Not sure
I
how I
think that,
feel.
in my opinion, that Tommy gets the worst of it.
Oh, well, there we. At least I
Oh,
got
God.
that.
I want to read it now.
Oh man, this is a bad idea. This is not good, Faye. Oh God. All right, Faye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
It's titled Scat 33.
Oh God, I don't know how to deal with this, Vega. This is not going to be good. It's not going to
We'll
be good.
see.
Let's bring in Super Tobe. Sorry to make you wait, my friend, but everybody else had the flapping guns itis. What do you got for us? You're live with Dead on Dave and Vega.
It's all right. 7 blessings, Dave.
7 blessings to you. Go ahead. What do you got?
Okay, first of all, what a cunt Cersei is. Like, seriously, what a fucking cunt. I hate that fucking bitch. Oh my god. Oh, fuck her. Like, in her cunt mouth. Fuck her in her cunt mouth. One question is, do you actually believe that she's pregnant?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Seriously?
Yeah, I do. I believe she's pregnant. Vega, you think she's lying?
Well,
It looks kind of fake, but you know, it to me, yeah, looks like it.
Really?
do you think Jaime also, like, doesn't believe her anymore that she's pregnant?
Oh, I think he
Oh, I think
believes
he
her,
does.
but
Using it.
everybody's got a line, and having a zombie cleave you in half is probably his fucking line. I think that's okay. I think that's
I
a
don't think-
reasonable line.
Yeah, I don't think the him leaving means that, you know, like stay with me, right? If I was in that situation, that's why it makes sense the way they shot it and the way they dialogued it, right? Was if your wife in the middle of this with power goes crazy, that doesn't mean we don't need an extra warrior at the wall. It doesn't mean the threat goes away or what she's saying is true. He can't just stand by and watch that shit go down, you know? So I think he still, you know, loves her, and he knows he's going to be a father and all that stuff. He's just like, yo, this bitch is crazy. So, I mean, I can't do anything here.
Right.
And I'm not going to be useful, and I have to do the right thing. So I'm leaving. And he left.
And the zombie
That's all it
is
was
going
to
kill
me.
you
I don't
eventually.
see him like betraying her right now. Obviously, in future episodes, probably. But right now, I just
he's
think
gonna
that his
kill her.
priority has changed to, I can't deal with this shit right now. I got to go north. This means nothing.
Yeah.
You know, this conversation. I want my son to live, or my baby to live, and you're not listening. But at least I know you'll take care of the kid. Like, he knows that for sure, so he's gonna go.
Didn't he say, like, as he was going, that he doesn't believe her or something
No,
like that?
No,
that she was gonna kill him.
Yeah, that was.
Oh.
She's gonna kill him. Yes.
Yeah, because she threatened to kill him, and then fucking with the mountain, what he kind of drew his blade a little bit or stepped forward, and he says, "I don't believe you," and he walked away.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Fucking.
Yeah, it wasn't
Also,
one of those "I don't believe you're pregnant" and shit. It was
No, I
just,
don't think so. Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't that at all.
But she keeps using it just like when it seems like she's losing ground or she's losing the high ground or something. Like she used it with Tyrion, like she hinted at it, like, you know.
Well, she played it.
And she played him. Yeah, she did. But she used it as well. And whenever you know, Jaime steps out of line, she brings it up. You know, it does seem weird. Like the timing of when she states it does seem weird.
Well, she's using it as a weapon. There's no question, but it doesn't mean she's faking it.
I don't know about her right now. Like, I can't trust a thing that bitch says. Oh God, yeah, I hate her. I hate her fucking guts.
I could see it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. If I want her to get ripped to shreds by Jaime at the end of the fucking series.
He
Like,
already has. That's why they have a couple of kids together.
Yeah, tore those walls down.
yeah. I do think he's gonna kill her at the end.
That's what I've been saying forever. I've been saying that for
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
look at
also-
Santa Claus is saying that the reason the next season has been delayed because each episode is movie length. You're looking at least 2-hour-long episodes. That would be phenomenal.
Yeah, fucking that would be pornographic.
Is that the rumor?
The
Have you
rumor
heard
is
that, Dave?
like
or-
I heard that the rumor was going to be that all the episodes from the next 2 seasons, this season and next season, was going to be longer. But the only episode that we got was the final season. But I have heard that they're supposed to be extra long, up to an hour and a half each next season. I don't know if it's true.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's something to look forward to at least.
Yeah. Now I feel a little better.
Also, I don't know if I called it on your show or in a group chat somewhere, but I guessed the name Aegon Targaryen for Jon Snow. I guessed. I jumped out of my seat when I heard it. I think telling us. It seems like the reveal wasn't that like. It wasn't how do I say this? It wasn't.
Well, it's just a name. It doesn't matter. It's just a name. The name did not matter. It didn't mean if it was Flippity McFluck. It didn't matter. It was just a name. It's just Aegon Targaryen. Not a big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
know,
think
know.
the special part was the part that they actually made it to where we were very satisfied with the reveal that he was a Targaryen.
While
Remember
he
when
was fucking his aunt. That's special.
Yeah.
No. I'm
Remember
not
when
saying.
we were?
No, I'm not saying that part. I'm talking about previous season when they had the zoom in on the baby,
Right.
then the zoom out on Jon Snow. That was the moment, that they needed to tell us.
Yeah.
He was the son of Lyanna and Rhaegar, and the rest of it we kind of already knew. Really, that there's two sides of the story. They're just kind of piecing it together themselves.
Right.
We don't really need to know that shit because we already know that shit.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big, massive deal that the fact that they got
Yeah.
married instead of the story of being raped and all that. I don't think it matters as much, but aside from letting us know that he is a full-blood, well, not full-blood, but he's a Targaryen, He's in name.
Yeah, and the father side
blood.
is the side that kind of determined that.
Yeah, he in name
It's
and
like-
in blood, because he would have just been in blood before, but he still would have been a bastard. Now he's in name. He's a Targaryen in name, and that I guess that
Yeah,
changes
because
a
if you
little.
think about it, it's like I was gonna say Sean Beam. If Ned Stark and Tully, which is his wife, right, Catelyn Tully,
Yeah,
they got married just because she has a son, and we know that she's a Tully, and we don't know he's a Stark. Once we find out, he is a Stark. Like he is a Tully, yeah, but really he's a Stark.
right.
Like that's how this world exists. It doesn't mean shit.
Patriarchy, fucking patriarchy.
Yeah, it's a patriarchy. So that's the real important part that they wanted to make sure that we know he's a Targaryen.
And do not take out for the fact that they did specify. Bran said he is the heir to the Iron Throne. You know, which because he's a male, he does have precedent over Miss Thang. So they could be.
Plus,
I still kind of call bullshit on that one because the Targaryen house was defeated. So fuck your heir of the Iron Throne.
Well,
That's
I mean,
your
I'm just, the
that's
three-eyed
your thought,
Raven,
not you,
fuck
Dave.
you.
I'm saying
the
them.
three-eyed Raven called him the heir to the Iron Throne. That
Oh,
shit's
of
legal
course.
binding. The three-eyed
Raven
said it. He's gonna lick your belly button.
Well,
He's gonna lick your belly button at his coronation, and you're gonna fucking take it.
I want to do an animation like that.
Yes.
Can somebody do that?
Yes,
Where he's just
you
running
can
around?
do it, motherfucker. It's what you do.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot.
Also,
What is happening? What is going on tonight? What else you got, Tobes? Holy shit! I want to go. I'm tired. I'm drinking.
I was really disappointed that we didn't get any game ball action. Just a little bit of a confrontation.
Oh no! Save
between
it!
the
Save
brothers.
it! Save it! Save it! Save
Oh.
it! Save it! Save it! No, that confrontation was so good. Save that shit for next season because he dropped the most baller line in the history of Game of Thrones. You know what's coming for you, brother. It always has been. I'm like, fucking love me the Hound.
Ooh.
Sick.
Yeah, there's that moment where it's fucking. I think the way I got it when I think back on it, I get this impression that it was like, "What's up, the Mountain? Everybody in the audience wants a Clegane ball, but we really don't have time to do it right at this moment, and we have to top off the season. So next season, though, bitch." And he walks away.
Just
That's kind of
remember.
like what the impression was I got telling us. Like Dave and Dan are speaking through the Hound, saying, "Guys, we don't have this much time to give you a proper fight, so we're just go ahead and write in next season." But it's happening, just so you know.
Don't worry. It's
You know
coming.
that was what they were telling us.
Just like the Dragons for the first 3 seasons. They're coming. Don't worry. They'll be here soon.
Yeah. Oh, like the Danny thing, except they kept faking us out with that one.
Right. All right, Super Tubs. Anything else, buddy? Wait, Chrissy Pipple would just say, can they have a legitimate marriage if they're related? In Game of Thrones, they can. It's perfectly
you can.
fine. It's natural. It's
Well-
normal. It's perfectly fine.
Also, like the historical thing of those medieval times, people marrying into their families. Also, in Islam, they could all convert and it would be fine.
Dropping fucking knowledge, religious fucking enlightenment.
You know what?
Thanks, Tubs.
Also, I think it's legal in Alabama.
I'm
So what are we
pretty
talking about
certain.
here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alabama's completely fine. Good point. Circle gets the square. Good job, Vega.
Yeah.
All right, Tobes.
Remember
Swear.
remember in season one where we were all like, ew, incest, and now we're like,
I
yay,
was never
incest.
like that. I'm like, they're too pretty. It's perfectly fine. I think it's all right.
Oh, Aegon had 2 hot sisters with 2 dragons.
Right. Come
Like,
on.
what the fuck?
What are we talking about here? If I knew that I get a dragon with every incest, fucking watch out, siblings. I'm going to family reunions on the prowl. I'm getting me a dragon.
Listen, she's old school, right? She's old school, but the old school hottie, Jessica Alba.
Oh.
If I was banging her
Oh.
and we were a couple and we're married, we're having kids and all that, somebody walks up, they're like, you know that you guys are like, she's your aunt. I'd be like, okay. Well, first of all, crippled child, get the fuck away from me. Get your lips off of my fucking belly button, please. And go fuck yourself, okay? Because I don't care if she is my aunt. We've already built a great life together. We have 2 dragons in the back. Our kids, every single one of them is named Vagar. So go fuck off. You and the fat kid, move.
Get the fatty out of the way.
Yeah.
Please release my belly button, sir.
Get your mouth off of my belly button. Thank you very much.
Is this gonna lead to a pregency? Like the
Yes.
Yeah, for
There's
sure,
been heavy
for sure.
foreshadowing. I mean,
sure.
it's been pretty heavily foreshadowed. Yes,
Dude, first of all, if you have Daenerys Targaryen in the bed and your penis is inside of her, I would not stop coming. Like
No.
this is the moment where that ugly kid gets that hot chick in school. For some reason, he doesn't even know why. And somehow she sleeps with him and he's like, I'm gonna get this bitch pregnant because there's no way I'm gonna get anything better than this. So we gotta pump some babies out of this one. That is the situation right now Jon Snow is in.
the perpetual cum machine, Jon Snow.
He's got to come as many times as he needs to get the babies out.
The babies are coming. They're coming. Just how it is. All right, Super Toad. You have yourself a good night, buddy.
Good night, David. Love you, man.
Love you too, man. You're coming to Germany, right? You'll be here like tomorrow.
Okay. This is gonna sound really bad. My visa got denied.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. Fuck. All right, bummer.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Tell me about it later, man. Tell me what happened, okay? But tell me later, all right, buddy?
Islam.
Super Toad.
Islam
Super
happened.
Toads.
There you go.
Super Toad.
Yeah.
I saw you apply for your visa. You look beautiful that night. Goodbye.
See you later, Super Toes. You look beautiful that night. You got rejected for your visa. Islam. I like that was his answer. Islam.
Yeah.
No long story,
I'm
Dave.
sorry, what?
No long story. Islam. There you go. Fucking shit. All right, let's bring in Dated Rhyme. Dated Rhyme. Oh, come on. Unmute yourself, asshole. Ask me about pancakes and fucking come on, dude.
No.
Come on, Rhyme.
Wait, you can hear me, right?
I
Cool,
can.
sorry.
All right, what do you want?
Right, I just wanted to say I love John's,
Okay, your fucking shit
this
sounds like
episode.
AIDS. Wait a second. Shut up.
HBO.
Shut up. Stop. Shut up. Your stuff sounds like AIDS. Fix your fucking
Okay,
connection.
thank
You gotta
you.
fix it.
No, I can't fix my connection.
Well, then why are
Dave,
you
I'm
calling
working
in?
on
Fuck
prick.
off. No, I'm sorry. Get the fuck out of here. I'm too drunk to deal with this. What's the matter with you? Calling in with a fucking AIDS connection. What the hell's going on tonight?
Dated Rhyme's cool.
He's
Dated
great, but
Rhyme's a cool guy.
Could you understand him? He sounded like fucking retarded RoboCop. What am I supposed to do with that? Fucking stop. Or dead or alive, you're coming with me. No, I couldn't understand that shit. I'm gonna get shot. Fuck that. Know what to do, man. Couldn't understand him. Don't get mad at me. Don't hate the player. Hate your fucking ISP. Go firebomb him. Fuck Vodafone. I don't know. All right.
Yes, Mystic, we're still going. What is wrong with you, woman?
What's all the attitude in the women fucking population today? What is happening?
Mystic. Oh God.
Okay, let me ask you, man. Because we're gonna get out of here. Like we need to. But
Yeah, I need to go get some wine myself. You know what I mean?
I've been drinking the whole time. I killed my bottle. I have a second one, thankfully, because nightcap is coming, folks. Okay, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I don't want to lose you as an on-air personality. I have so much fucking fun with you. Is there another show you want to do on Mondays, man? I mean, literally, I'm giving you a blank check right now, motherfucker. Any goddamn thought of anything you want to do, you could basically do. Because I want to keep you on Mondays because I have so much fun working with you, and I don't want to lose you.
Oh my God, I'm
I know.
flattered. My penis is tingling a little bit, Dave. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
My belly button's tingling.
Your belly, I'll lick it, dude. I'll be a three-eyed raven for you, baby.
I don't know. We got to talk about what would make sense. That was it.
Anything.
I'll be down
Have
though.
you not seen my channel? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Do whatever.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
You know what we should do? You should probably do like a poll, like on Stranger Things or something like that. But I don't know. There has to be something.
If you're into Stranger Things, then
no, I haven't seen it. I'm just saying, like people, even in school today, I was in a video production class, one of the courses I'm taking, and they were talking about Stranger Things and the new season, and everybody in the room was like, "Oh, I'm blown up," and I'm like, "This is something I can't."
Dude. That's my show.
Yeah, I can't stop hearing about this show.
Good.
And Westworld is another one.
Both of them are great. You have to, dude. Okay, listen to me. I want you to fuck off school the rest of the week and go watch Stranger Things and Westworld. Trust me, it's a good investment. By the way, Frenchy Ben says a blank check to a Mexican, Dave. You're drunk, dude.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, there you go. Jade Rabbit, please stay, Vega. Jade, you know you my boo bear.
All right.
You know you my boo bear. You asked me to stay, I'm gonna stay. I was gonna tell Dave no, but now I'm gonna stay.
Thank you, Jade. You saved me once again. She's
Mystic. Mystic and I have a very odd relationship because Mystic is always talking shit to me, dude. But she's still my boo bear too.
She talks a lot of shit. But then again, when you look the way Mystic does, you can get away with a lot of shit talking. You can talk,
Mystic,
talk a lot of shit.
Mystic's cool.
She's
cool. She was actually down at the VidCon house too with all the boys.
I saw a lot of videos, man. Seemed like everyone was having a good time.
Yeah. Well, listen, Dave, we just got to probably make something and then
Well, look,
handle business.
Point is, anything you want to do, I want to keep you. I'm opening the checkbook, man, because I have so much fucking fun with you on Monday nights. And really, the reality is I don't want to like have to create something new myself because I'm kind of out of ideas.
Dave, you bastard.
I'm out of ideas, man. The fucking wells run dry. I'm playing Pokemon, motherfucker. What do you want from me? I do what I gotta do.
I have a shit ton of ideas. I come up with something new every day.
Good stuff, man.
I'm gonna. What's up?
Go ahead.
No, I was just talking shit.
No, I think we'll talk about it after. We'll talk about it later on and stuff. But hopefully, we will continue things. But next Monday, we have one more show for you, Game of Thrones related. It's going to be Clown versus Vega. One more time, right here on Dead of Day Productions, with the questions written by Dolan Dark. That still fucks me up, dude. It fucks me up.
I'm gonna ask him to see if he wants to come through and just fucking hang out and say,
please, that would be amazing. You're like, I talk to Dolan every day. We get barbecue together. What are you talking about? He's just Dolan. Ain't no big deal. I'm like, Dolan Dark wrote these questions.
Well, I think he talks to a lot of people every day.
I've never talked to him.
Me and him just nerd out on Game of Thrones.
I just talked to him when he wrote the questions. That was the first time I ever had any interaction with him in a blue. He's the meme lord of the fucking internet.
I told him that, and he said he's like, nah, not really. And he's such a chill dude that you can't help be like, oh man, that guy's fucking awesome.
He is pretty awesome. I agree.
Because he's really chill, dude.
Yeah, he is. We tend to fucking get those chilled people, except for Tommy. Like everybody else that we hang with is fucking chill. Then we have Tommy.
And you would think Dolan Dark, being the legend that he fucking is, that he would be that guy that's like giving you 2-word responses or
nope.
He doesn't get back to you in 3 days or whatever the fuck. And this guy's like having full-blown conversations with you where he's actually,
right.
talking.
And he doesn't let you have the last fucking message too. Like you think you finished the conversation. No, he's got another message for you. I'm like, oh, this is great. Just keep talking. I love this guy.
This is why everybody else will catch a fucking fire in their asshole if they say, hey, subscribe to my channel anywhere. But Dolan Dark, nope. He can write a hashtag.
Dolan can do whatever he wants.
Subscribe to Dolan Dark, by the way.
Subscribe to Dolan Dark. He wrote the questions for next week's epic rematch between the King, Lord Vega, and the Usurper, ColossalisCrazy. They're both going to be here.
Fuck ColossalisCrazy. I said it right here. You know why?
What? Why? I don't know.
Just cuz.
There you go.
Because he cannot defeat me. That's it.
Cannot. Tell the kids where they can find you, Vega. To let everybody know where they can get more of you.
You can find me on Twitter at the Lord Vega and the new channel, Catch 33. I guess I have to figure out how to change all the stuff and everything, but also keep an eye on the Discord.
URL. If anybody knows how to change a URL, please let us know because we love the name being what it is. But I mean, it's Vega's channel now, and we need to make Vega eyes the shit out of it. So if you know how to change the URL, some way to do it, let us know, please, because we don't know shit. We're pretty stupid.
Yeah, well, just wait till you see what gets on there.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be
and
amazing.
sci-fi guy. When I say fuck Colossal, I mean he's my buddy, so I can say that stuff, and he won't get butthurt. He says a lot. He always talks shit to me. What the fuck?
He just said the other day live on a stream that my internet humor was underdeveloped. That motherfucker. Fuck that shit. We're fine, guys. We're all good. Don't fucking worry. But fuck that. I can't believe you said that. Anyway, Vega, thank you so much.
I like how you can give him a compliment. He'd be like, "Thank you, bald fucking cunt," or whatever the fuck.
you motherfucker. Fucking love. God, I love me some Colossal. All right, guys. Had a lot of fun. 2 fucking hours. I don't know.
Yeah, that's another thing. When we do the show, we have to just do an hour.
Fucking wrap it up, motherfucker. You're the one who's talking about belly buttons and shit. What do you want me to do?
I can't stop talking, Dave. I'm Cuban.
That's right. He's Cuban, guys. Remember that. All right. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, you remember that when I'm swaying them hips. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Do the outro, Dave. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. I love you anyway. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you join us tomorrow right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Faye's going to be here for your YouTube roundup. And, of course, I will be doing my Pokemon thing over at Dead on Dave Pokemon. Check me out there as well. Subscribe. We're over 400 subs now in a little over 3 weeks. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you for all the callers. Thank you, everybody supported. Nobody donated, but, no, it's not okay. Fuck. All right, we'll see you next time. Keep it copious, folks. And remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends like the Lord Vega. Take us out, Santa Claus. Peace.